things will happen in a way that you cannot logically fathom right now. Once you put your imagination to use, the world is clay. It's wet clay, and your imagination is the potter. So, hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. The best comments on my videos will win a free one-on-one session with me. The best comment can be the funniest, wittiest. It can be a very good question. It can be the most memorable comment. It can be the most sincere comment. So please comment wholeheartedly. Today I am here to convey the message that your reality can be transformed in an instant. The only question is, are you willing to flick the switch within you? That's the only question that you have to answer. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest even when you're very desperate and feel helpless and hopeless. Okay, sometimes in life, man, there are situations which seem totally out of our control, and manifestation seems like a last resort. But the thing is, you're actually feeling desperate, hopeless, helpless, and you're totally clueless and restless. You don't know how to get the thing that you want. Okay, so how can you use manifestation to actually move to the end and resolve the situation? I'm gonna explain this with the help of a success story. Okay, and this is from Neville Goddard's book. I think the book is The Law and the Promise. So this was many years ago, many decades ago. There was a guy, his initials are LNC. Okay, and he was a small business owner, a proprietor, and the country was going through a recession. So thousands of small businesses had collapsed. This person had witnessed his sales dwindling for months, man, and he was helpless and needed $3,000 at least immediately, and it had to be in the form of new orders. Okay, but the country was going through a recession. Business was bad for everybody. His auditors, his accountants told him to shut the thing down, to shut everything down and salvage whatever he could, save as much money as he could and shut the enterprise down immediately. And this person was aware of Neville Goddard's teachings, okay, but he never felt the need to apply it. Okay, but this time he was desperate, man. Okay, so what he did was he imagined that he had received a sum of $4,000 via new orders, and for 3 days he held that image. He held that image and he thought how he would feel if he had actually received the $4,000. So 3 days passed and he got a phone from a very old client of his, a person whom he hadn't heard from in months. And that person told him to get a quotation that this person had sent that person, and that was lying somewhere in the office. Okay, and he rummaged through his files and found the quotation and went to meet that client in person. And that client, he wrote down the order and, he signed it. And it was for some machinery for the client's factory. Okay. And obviously, the protagonist of our story, he was happy to receive the order, but it was of no immediate help to him because the machinery to be delivered would take about 4 to 6 months and he would get paid only after that. Just as, they were about to close the deal, this person had taken the signed order, was ready to leave. The customer, the client, handed him a check for $4,000 and said to our guy's surprise that, I would like to pay in advance for this order, for tax purposes. Will you please accept payment in advance? I hope you don't mind. And obviously, this person, he obviously didn't mind. So he collected the check, and when he actually held the check in his hand, it dawned upon him what had actually happened. And that boosted his confidence so much that he thought, I could have manifested not just $4,000, but $40,000 in this way. And once again, I want to reiterate that this was many decades ago. So $4,000 was a formidable amount. It was a sizable amount. Okay. And even though this person was desperate, what he did, let's analyze. He took his attention away from the problem. Crying about the situation, whining, complaining about the situation did not resolve the problem. Whining, crying, complaining, being frustrated, it did not help him to manifest the money. So he held the image that he had received a new order for $4,000. And an old client, somehow something clicked in his head. He called him up, told him, bring that quotation. I want to finalize the order. Something clicked in his head. You know what? I need to pay this person in advance. Even though it was a recession. Who the hell pays in advance during a recession? He was like, no, I might save some money in taxes. Let me pay in advance so that I can show that my profit is low. My expenses are high, so that if the total shown profit is low, they pay lower taxes on the amount because the profit is low. I hope you understand that, right? Things will happen in a way that you cannot logically fathom right now. Once you put your imagination to use, the world is clay. It's wet clay, and your imagination is the potter. So use your imagination to mold the external reality to exactly what you want to manifest. The best comments on my videos will win a free one-on-one session with me. The best comment can be the funniest, wittiest. It can be a very good question. It can be the most memorable comment. It can be the most sincere comment. So please comment wholeheartedly. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please hit like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you. And remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.